Hey y'all, welcome into the channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Okay, this is Sunday night that I'm recording these readings. Well, at least this one. I don't know how many I'll get done tonight. All right, but the divine also called me to use the Nightmare Before Christmas. As I stated, it's for some reason easy for me to see the ancestor energy within this deck. Okay, but anyway, of course, we're going to use Old Faithful here with our ancestors deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. All right, thank you, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking into the reading. Thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Y'all, I love y'all so much. But anyway, let's get into it. Y'all probably not here to hear me brag or dote on you guys, but I don't know. Sometimes I just be feeling the energy, and I'm like, dang, I really do love my peeps. I really do love y'all. All right, near and far, I love you guys. So anyway, God has already put the blessing in place, okay? There's a windfall of blessings that's headed your way, or that you're headed in the direction of, okay? You are at the threshold, okay? And you know how they say, you either have faith over fear, or there's only fear or opportunity, okay? It's that type of vibration. The threshold that you're actually standing at, okay, with notice the signs, is a threshold of fear. And either you can push past that threshold, right, and you can open to love, or you can stay at the threshold and you can be blocked by fear, okay? So there's a vibration of them being like, look, they put the door there. There's a door of opportunity there for you. But you have to be willing to get out of your way. You have to know that all things are aligned already for your highest and greatest good. And you have to go ahead and open up and be vulnerable to love. So this says open to love, relationship, passion, fulfillment. Okay, these are going to be your ancestor messages in case I didn't say that already. But notice the signs. It says investigate, symbols, and nature spirits. You could have seen this energy. You could have seen this sign. This is an air energy, okay? Shout out to Aquarius. Happy birthday, any Aquarians that are in here. I am also drawn to the letter S. I'm also drawn to the number 8, and I'm also seeing an infinity symbol, okay? So maybe those are some of the signs or symbols that you could have seen lately, okay? You could have been not stargazing, but you could have been cloud gazing, like looking up into the clouds, okay? Maybe enjoying some outside time, some nature today, okay? You could have been enjoying yourself outside, okay? That's possible, okay? That could be a sign that this reading is for you. It says connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, and reconnect. Well, let me tell y'all right now, this ancestor energy reading that I'm doing for y'all today, I feel a heavy presence, okay? Near and dear to the left side of my body, okay? I feel a heavy energy. My head is itching, okay? Also around my crown, okay? So you could have felt that energy, like, I feel like someone is like hugging me or holding on to me. I feel like someone is guiding me, okay? You could have felt that energy. You could have also felt the energy like a warming sensation over your crown, or you could have just felt, oh, they want you to know that healing, that warming sensation you felt over your crown recently, okay, that had to do with some healing, okay, some healing that they were breathing into your crown, okay. Excuse me, spiritual belch. They're preparing you for it's like they're giving you this warmth, this energy that they're breathing into you. It's actually has to do with like strength, Leo energy. It has to do with like confidence, okay? It's probably why it came in a warming sensation. It has to do with light, okay? It says interact and relate because they're preparing you. They're getting you ready here. What they're doing is they're building your confidence. They're sending you light. Somebody else from the outer world, well, this is who they are. This is a passed on. There's someone that's passed on that's sending you some serious light, bruh. Okay? Some serious healing energy. It's like they want you to be ready for whatever this is you're about to do, start or begin or enter. It's like they want you to be ready. They want you confident and they want you bold. So it's like they're giving you this boost so that you'll have no problem interacting and relating. This could be to community. This could be to family. This could be you're starting some sort of tradition. You could be stepping out on your own outside of a tradition as well. But it's like they're giving you something. It's the vibe where They're giving you time. For someone out there, they are giving you time. Because I'm being drawn to that movie. You know that movie with Justin Timberlake, right? And they had their lifespan on a watch on their arm. Like they would turn their arm over and be like, well, how much time you got left? And it's like, oh, I got such and such amount of time. It's like the vibe where like they're leaning into you, into your forehead, and they're giving you this time. I know it wasn't the forehead where the time was given in that movie, but what they're telling me is that that's what's happening. Like this is the exchange of energy that's happening between you and your ancestors at this time. They're giving you time. It's like they've got a full watch. Somebody here has a full watch, okay, per se. If we're talking that Justin Timberlake movie, y'all, I cannot think of what that movie is called right now. There's someone's mother here that's heavily connected to them. For someone else, this is a masculine energy that's heavily connected to you, that's giving you time. Like this is someone who's passed on, connect with past loved ones. This is someone who's passed on. This could be like an uncle figure. This could be someone's divine masculine who passed away. This could be someone's grandmother who passed away. It's like take whatever role you want to assume. Either you're the feminine in here. You could have gray hair. Okay. You could be noticing they getting a little more. You know what I mean? They come. Let me be quiet, because my grays are so disrespectful. They just coming. Okay. They just really are coming in. But you could be that individual. Okay. Where there's a masculine energy that's pouring into you. This time energy that I'm referencing off of that movie with Justin Timberlake. Or you could be this masculine energy who is pouring into someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you could be, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Take it as it resonates. Either way, there's an ancestor energy that's pouring into you. They're pouring into you time. But this time, it's life. They're giving you life. What's at the bottom of the deck, y'all? Family connections, respect, people, and kinship. Yeah, this is like a thing. I don't know if this is like a sacred tradition, okay? But there's something that was sacred also that's being passed down to you from your ancestors. They're granting you something. They could be granting you this healing. They could be granting you some form of communication. They could be granting you some form of time or some ability with this. All this woman is with this woman standing here and all this black. Black represents power or being empowered, right? So it's this vibration where, or being in control. So it's this vibration where like there's passed on energies, or one specific, okay, maybe two, that could be, or three. I feel like there's 1 to 3 passed on energies here that are like giving you a gift. They're giving you time, and they're like, you're at the door of time, space, and opportunity. And so be fearless as you enter it. You have every single thing that you need. Maybe you feel like, oh, how am I going to have time to do this? Man, time's going to make a way. There's a way where like, there's like, okay, so maybe I don't have, maybe you're not, maybe you've been just surviving and not living. It's like, no, it's time for you to live now. It's that vibration. Like they about to give you life. I'm hearing that song, man. That's the second time I heard it, so confirmation. My nose is itching. Virgo energy could be very significant. This could be collectively. The ancestors are about to give us life. But the other energy is that I'm hearing that song by Beyonce. And she says, you know I give you life. I think she says, don't hurt yourself. Somebody could be into that, like, ooh, don't hurt yourself. Ooh, don't hurt yourself. You could be trying to learn that little TikTok dance or that little dance challenge, okay? Or you could have recently uploaded you one or something like that, okay? I don't know, something significant about don't hurt yourself, okay? You know, on the TikTok challenge, like, they didn't hurt themselves. Like, they got down there and bust that thing open, don't they? They got good Megan Thee Stallion knees. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vibration, like, yeah, like, you, maybe somebody could be like, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. And then you gonna bust down and like, you know, really show them like, y'all know. Y'all have to see the TikTok. But anyway, it's like that type of vibe. Like you about to bust something wide open. Maybe, okay, with beginning writing now, okay, we got create, express, and inspire. There's something you're about to say that's gonna like, boom, it's gonna click, or boom, it's gonna be a light bulb moment, or boom, it's gonna cause transformation or change. Okay, in a big way, I feel. I'm hearing tower energy. So let's see what comes out. Ancestors, what is it? What are you trying to tell us here, ancestors? So anyway, back to the fact that it's fear or opportunity, faith over fear. It's like, that's what they want you to have right now. They're like, look, you need to have faith over fear right now. Yeah, you may not be sure of what's going to happen if you take this risk. You may not be sure if you decide to change jobs. You may not be sure if you accept this position. You may not be sure, you know, it's like you may not be sure if you move to this new neighborhood. You may not be sure what's going to happen if you change locations, like if you decide to relocate. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibration where your ancestors are coming through. Like right now it's the season, it's your time, we're giving you life. Like you may look at this as a moment of uncertainty, but truth be told, this is living, this is life, this is where it's at. Like you're in position. Okay, like these family connections can be made now. It's like, or because of the family connections that you have, the family ties that you have, it's like, boom, this is where you're supposed to be. Like we're putting you in the position you should be in. You've been living in fear. No. We need you to be living in faith. Okay, or something. It's something along those lines. We got High Priestess energy, and we have the Three of Candles. Yeah, you're at the door of opportunity. The Three of Candles, okay, Three of Wands energy speaks about being at a door of opportunity and you being ready for it, going out there, embracing it, seeing what the world has to offer you. Okay, so notice the signs. High Priestess, this is something that I feel like intuitively you already know what this is. You know what's on the other side of this door. You've been at doors like this before. You know when God is setting up plays and when the ancestors are setting up plays for you. You're like, okay, this could be, okay, so maybe this is a job where you're like, all right, this job right here could actually be the job that is setting me up for success. Like maybe this isn't where I want, but this could get my foot in the door. Maybe this isn't the home I want, but you know, at least, you know, my kids can go to a decent school, blah, 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 blah. Or you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's that type of vibe. It's like, yeah, you may look, you see the downside, like, oh, this may not be, or I'm unsure, or I've never done this before. But it's like at the end of the day, you've been set up for success. So you need to look at it from that perspective. God put you in the position. He already knew you could handle it. He already knew you were fully equipped. He already knew these ancestors were going to be pouring into you time and opportunity and confidence and boldness and fearlessness. Right? That he already knew. He already knew what was required also for the position when he prepared it for you. So all there's a need for you to do is lean on your intuition. You already know what's going on. You already know you're at the threshold. You already know what fear looks like. You've been in fear before. Let's try and see what faith looks like. Let's try and see what being optimistic and open to love and vulnerable and open and free flowing. Let's see what that looks like, right? Because it looks like the Nine of Pentacles here. It looks like the Nine of Pentacles. It looks like the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? It looks like independence, financial independence. It looks like being good on your own. It looks like being secure. It looks like pre-Empress energy, okay? And with the Three of Cups, it looks like it's reuniting you, okay, with something that was already yours. The Tower, okay? The Lovers. You have a decision to make. The ancestors are like, you have a decision to make. You already are equipped, so don't let that be the excuse. Matter of fact, the ancestors, they're willing to, they like, what are you, let's talk about it. What are your you know, what are your reservations about this? They are like, what are your reservations? Let us help make it better. The Star, you're already the Star. So what reservations do you have? That's what I'm getting. It's like, what the hell are you waiting for? Okay. What is that, y'all? Hold on, is that's Jay-Z? What song is that, y'all? If that's Encore, I'm too through. I'm too through that channel song just came back through, channeled again. Hold on one second. Let's hear Hova, Hova. Y'all, if that's this song, I'm too done. Hold on one second. Let me find my headphones. 1 second. So, you need to seize the moment, basically, is what the ancestors are saying here. It is Encore. Okay, so someone could really be a Sagittarius, okay? It says, oh, wait a minute. Let's turn that off. Okay. My bad, y'all. I thought, but I guess when I set it down, it cut back on. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's the thing. Somebody needs to listen to that song, Encore by Jay-Z. I'm just tripped out right now, y'all. That kind of took me away. It took me away for a minute because I'm like, really, ancestors, y'all just gonna do me like that, huh? So, wow. Okay. You can't do this. That's the vibe. Your ancestors are like, you can do this. Look, you don't need to worry about if you can do this, okay? Don't feel failure when God has already prepared you for success, y'all. All right? So the divine is like, learn to wrap liquid gold, aka love, around the fear and even the pain, y'all. So this could be like pain that you're facing. Maybe this isn't fear for some of you. Maybe you're not getting ready to take a new position, or maybe you're not looking into that relocation, or maybe you're not getting ready to purchase, I don't know, a new home or make a big purchase or something like that has you a little nervous. You're weighing the pros and the cons, okay? Maybe you're not thinking about pulling your kids out of school and moving across the world or something like that. I don't know, but maybe you are. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you are, though. But it's a vibration where either way it goes, like, this could be pain. This could be you and your resonance with pain, with trauma, okay? So take it and flip it in the spaces that I said, that it was about fear or opportunity or faith over fear. Know that hold your faith over your pain. Hold your faith over your grievances. Hold your faith over your reservations. Hold your faith over it. Like, pray over it. Hold your faith over it. But in holding your faith over it, the other way you can say it is to wrap it in love. So if you're not sure about it, wrap it in love. Ask God to wrap everything that's coming in your direction in love. Ask God to wrap every place that you visit in love. And you do it consciously. Wrap yourself in love. Wrap your endeavors in love, that the light may be recognized in them, right? It's that type of vibe. So even say, for example, y'all, I'm speaking about myself in a way. So I'm getting ready to be, I just got another job. I started it. I did a week of it and it's cool. And I can stay there. But I also in the mix got another call for another job. And this one seems to be better, but I'm like going to solidify it, right? I'm going to the appointment just to talk it over with them, see like, okay, well, what's the pay, what's this, but I feel like this would be the better option, right? So it's a vibration where I'm leaving something that's a sure thing to go to something where I'm not so sure about, right? But it's like at the end of the day, I know that God got it. God gonna put me in front of the right people because the right people is already lined up. God is gonna put me in the right positions because the positions have already been lined up for me, especially because I've been living from my higher self. I've been listening to my intuition. I've been being the worker for God, right? Because the high priestess, she works for the gods, right? So the Elohim, the shining ones, you feel me? This divine feminine energy, you could be that divine feminine energy as well, but you work for the shining ones. You work for God, okay? And it's like you've been moving and doing everything His way, according to His will and plan and testament for your life, okay? And it's like you've been following your purpose. So now He's like, okay, I put this stuff in position like I told you I would. And so with the Three of Wands, here it is. You're at the threshold. Don't let fear hold you back. Now, there's also a time in the past, how am I trying to say this? The recent past, right, where basically like I was experiencing some physical uncomfortableness, right, and I had to wrap love around it. See, when you remember that God is greater than your pain, your fears, your worries, your grievances, man, you really can allow him to be in control. You give him the control. You give him the reins back. Matter of fact, you take the reins back of your life. And it's like that type of vibration. Anything that comes to you is coming to knock you down if it's not of the light, right? It's coming to kill, steal, and destroy. It's all the tricks of the enemy. It's that toxic, satanic energy, okay? Well, it's a vibration where when you know it's coming or you know it's out there, then you know God is better than, is bigger than, is greater than it. Then there's nothing. And when I say that there is nothing, yeah, I mean there is nothing that can that the light cannot consume, that it cannot remove, because it's quote unquote is darkness. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you're standing in the light, meaning being that high priestess, working for the gods, doing what God told you to do, being obedient, being humble, honoring God, putting God first. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's how I operate. Y'all can connect with whatever entity y'all want, but make it make sense and make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying here is that this individual that I'm reading about, they've been doing that. And it's a vibe where God is like, I put this stuff in place for you. This door you're at, there's 9 pentacles on the other side of that door. That's going to reconnect you with the 3 of Cups. That's about to reconnect you. You can celebrate because that's a reconciliation. This is about to reconnect you with your community, with your family, with some sort of traditions maybe that you held in the past, some things you had to give up because maybe you didn't have the money to do this, or some places you wanted to visit and you were like, well, maybe one day. It's like, nah, them things that you've been wishing to do, wanting to do, desiring to put together for yourself and your family, or to achieve for yourself and your family. It's like you're about to be, it's reconnecting you with that dream, with that manifestation. It's putting you back in position, the position of power. You're being put back in the position of power at this time. This is a tower. You need to begin writing. There's something that the divine has already placed on your heart. Somebody out there, you're about to write a love story. Write that motherfucker. You're being recognized at this time as the star as well by other family members. These are other light beings. These are other energies that operate and move just the way you do. These are other divine masculines and divine feminines who are also in their star power, star quality, star power, pushing that star energy. How we pushing we pushing peace. You feel me? It's that type of vibration where these people have been pushing peace. These are other like-minded individuals that are also ready to do the same thing. They're in position. They've been lined up. Things are lined up for them because they've been doing the work. And it's a vibration where outwardly this is about to be noticeable. Like you're about to be able to see who was naughty and who was nice. You feel me? This is a major win. I have written here, major win. It says the healing you've completed on the inner self is ready to be made manifest on the outside, in the outer world, in the earthly dimension. Y'all, we've been seeing this already because we already been seeing what's going on in the as above. You feel me? We've been already talking about what's going on in the astral realm. It's like you're at the door. You're on the precipice. It's like, boom, at any minute, your life could change. 23:41 on the clock. That's 5/5 energy. I feel like 555 for this reading. Because that's what's about to happen. It's like as soon as you accept the path, accept the detour, accept the whatever, because maybe this, like I said, maybe this wasn't your initial, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know this job was going to come through. I thought I was going to be at this other job and I was going to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was cool with that. I was wrapping my mind around being okay with all of what came with that. You know what I mean? I was in the training classes. I was getting my learn on. I was getting educated. You feel me? And so it's like all of a sudden God was like, okay, cool. I feel like it was almost like a test to see, okay, him being like, okay, boom, I want to see, are you going to go out there? Boom, I want to see if you're going to jump. Boom, I want to see if you're going to assert yourself before I really hand you over the keys to the kingdom, or before I really hand you over what it is that, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe. Like you were tested, like boom, and you passed. Excuse me, spiritual belch. You passed. It says relationships, passion, and fulfillment. Open to love. Fulfillment. That's Aquarius energy all day. That's that Nine of Cups vibe. I'm surprised the Nine of Cups ain't out here, but I guarantee you if I was to pull some cards, I'm gonna pop out. Oh, we got the Nine of Pentacles, though. We got the Nine of Presents. We'll take that, right? Because that means we got our self-love game first and foremost. That's that type of vibration. The Nine of Pentacles is a self-loving energy. The Nine of Pentacles ain't taking no shit. The Nine of Pentacles is like, nah, I've been through that. I already worked hard on myself. I already got nice things. I already, you know what I mean? So I'm going to surround myself with quality people. This is a vibration where God is about to surround you with quality things. Get ready. Get ready to be surrounded with quality things, quality people. Maybe your last job, you like, man, you know, I've really outgrown this. You know, I'm really, you know, the stuff they talk about, the stuff people watch on TV, you know, you weren't resonating. It was like, you know, like, okay, the money, yeah, but, like the people, you know what I mean? So you was kind of like, putting yourself in a position where you weren't all the way, you know, 100% comfortable, not for at first. Now, eventually, even with that job, you could have been, you know, able to have your alone time or work independently. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always going to be a group setting, but it's just the energy. Energy for you is very important. And I feel like God is putting you in. He already knows that. Like God is like, I already know what you need. I know what my child needs. I know where they need to be. And the ancestors are like, yeah, we making these moves with God, with you, for you, because boom, the family connections here. It's like this is what you should be doing. This has to do, and it goes in along the same lines with your purpose. So it's like maybe the job you or wherever you were, whatever you were into before, it wasn't in alignment with your purpose. And it's like now this is in alignment with your purpose. Okay? Or maybe you'll have more time to focus on doing, you know, spiritual things or whatever, things that connect you to your purpose. It's like that type of vibe. Yeah, because the Lovers here, this is new. It's a new partnership. This is Gemini. This is Pisces. So somebody out here, you're either highly empathic or, you know, you could real life be a tarot reader or real life, you know what I mean, be just like me or just like us or however you want to put it. Okay, for someone out there, you're a student, okay, and maybe, you know, you needed that course, but the teacher wasn't vibing. It's a vibe where, like, you know, somehow another class opened up, a spot opened up, boom, you can slide over there. You're not losing none of your credentials. You know what I'm saying? You're not losing none of your credits. You're still getting your credit for the class, okay, and you're still getting your credentials. You're still getting what you need to pass the class to be able to graduate. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe here too. Either way, congratulations is in order because you accepting this new role is like going to benefit you, but it's also going to benefit your higher, greatest, and good and purpose. So shout out to y'all, purpose-driven folks. Okay, I see y'all out here. Major wins are happening. Okay, but anyway, this has been your ancestor messages. Also, I need to tell you this. It says spaceship light shining. This is your cosmic light. You could have recently seen a cosmic light, okay, or something like that. Something with a cosmic light. Okay. You have permanent residency. You're aligned to the universal axle. Okay, for you Scorpios in here, that message is for you. This has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, comment, or subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.